All right, Mario, this is what we want to talk about. This is the match that's going to get us into the semifinals, man. Oh, man,
Quite
I can't
possibly.
wait. I can't wait for this match. The Ultras being back in force, Victor coming back, all those Milanista talking their bullshit, thinking that they're going to win the Champions League and all this crap. We're coming for them dudes, man. This is going to be a completely different story at the
Yeah.
Maradona. You mentioned before in our previous episode about having Zombo and Kim out. That is a loss, especially Keem. I think we're going to be able to deal with the Zombo loss a whole lot easier than the Keem loss.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
dude, they're going to be hyper focused. Juan Jesus is he's been around the block. He's probably going to start in this match. I'm comfortable that he's going to be focused. But man, I'm looking forward to Victor Osi, man, getting back in there, bro. Oh my God.
It's only
I
been two
can't
matches, but
wait.
man, did we miss him. It
Yeah. It seems doesn't it feel
seems like it's
like
been
it's been a long
forever. I
time?
know. It's because he
Yeah.
always scores. Whenever he doesn't score after 1 week, you're like, did he play?
Yeah, man. Then him and Cavada and the way they link up and
Ah,
everything.
that's what I'm saying,
Oh
man.
man, I
Best
can't
duo in the
wait to
world. I don't care. When
yeah.
they're at their full force this season, no one competes with them. When they really perform the way they do, man, those guys are different, bro. Together, even separate,
How
obviously.
do
But come
you
on.
how do you think do you think Milan's gonna come into this match and try to do the same thing that they did in the domestic league when they beat us 4-0? You
That
think
ain't
they're
gonna
gonna play the
happen.
same way?
Our stadium is gonna be a completely different vibe, and they're gonna catch that. So the energy that they're gonna feel is gonna be completely different. Some of them might be shaking in their damn boots. I'm not gonna lie. Like this might be one of the biggest atmospheres that Napoli fans have encountered in the last like decade. For real. I'm not even exaggerating that because of the situation that we're
No.
in, the moment we're in. Quarterfinals,
Yeah.
record breaking, right? We've never been here before. Crazy to
Yeah.
think about. But fans dealing with the ultras situation, going back and forth with ADL. Now it's all good. We use all of this energy that we've wasted piled up. Now it's all going to be using this one match right here. I know it is. And they're going to go full force. And Napoli fans at full force, let me tell you, they're some of the best in the world. Cannot argue with me about that. And I've seen plenty of different fans in this world. Napoli fans are one of a kind.
You're gonna get them fired up too, man.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna get them fired up, man.
Definitely.
You know,
He
I
always
I,
does. He's on the
I
field,
think
always talking.
man, I have this feeling that he's gonna score in like the first 2 or 3 minutes, man.
Ah.
It's just gonna be it's gonna be an immediate impact. And like you said, Milan shaking in their boots. Once he scores, they're gonna be like, "Oh fuck, we didn't have to play him in the first game. Oh, we didn't have to
First
play him
game,
in the second game."
first three.
Yeah.
These guys haven't seen him in
Well,
3 games.
oh shit, that's right. This is the first time they're gonna
Yeah.
see him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot that.
We've
I
seen Lau
forgot he didn't
twice.
play in that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, I forgot that Victor didn't play in that very first game that we won at the San Siro. Oh boy.
2-1. Yeah, we had Simeone come in and clutch
Yeah,
with the
man.
header. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Can't forget that.
If I had any worry about this match, to be honest, it's just Milan's counterattack,
Oh,
and
you always have to worry about that.
I think Oliveira is going to start this match, and that
No,
makes me
he
feel a whole lot
is.
more comfortable.
Yes. There's no way Spalletti starts with Rui after the UCL match he had. No. There's no way. No.
Do you think that Juan Jesus that his so he's not a speed demon, right? I mean, I
No.
wouldn't consider him. I mean, number one, he's nowhere near Kim,
No, of
but
course.
like, how, man? I mean, if I had a worry, it's the counterattack and
Mm-hmm.
just Juan Jesus and how he approaches this match. And I mean, maybe he's just going to have to be somebody that sits a back quite a lot that is ready for any counterattack that happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens there, but that's my only worry, man. And I think Oliveira is going to make a big difference, and he's going to be on that side with Juan Jesus providing support. So I think we're going to be okay. I think
Yeah, I
we're going to
mean,
be okay.
Jesus is a decent defender overall. I mean, up in the air, he's very good. It's really just
Mm.
his speed, his pace is not good. And against a player like Lau or even uh, Diaz, Hernandez, or Tio Hernandez, I mean, these players are freaking speed demons, man. So we'll see how he handles that. I think our back line gives him some help, though, to where we shouldn't worry too much. I'm just super worried about Lau more than anybody up there. to be honest.
Something else that I'm wondering about is who's going to start in right wing with how Lozano didn't really have a good game, and
I still hope it's
Politano when he came
Lozano.
in the second.
Yes, I know
But
he
Politano did make an impact in that second half when he came
he
in.
did, but man, I still think it's Lozano, man. I don't know. We'll see after this Verona match and who's starting, who's playing, and then how Spalletti reacts off that. We'll really see, honestly. I think they both get the same amount of time almost, and then Spalletti will judge this for their next start, I guess. I don't know. I hate our situation at right wing. We all know this.
Yeah, so do
I obviously
yeah.
like Lozano over Politano overall, but they're both inconsistent as hell, man. You can't deny this. You can't.
I think that Theo Hernandez took advantage of like just his
Mentally.
overall match. Yeah, like his overall match experience, and like you said, mentally, like
Yeah.
man, that shit was fucked up what he did to Chucky, man. When
I'm not
he
saying it was
fouled
right, but he
Chucky
definitely
like
got
that,
to him.
and
Yeah, and then he
jumped
freaking
up in his face like that, man. And did you see? Not to go back on that match, but just for a second, did you see how the
because
freaking ref just jumped right up to Lozano?
yeah, like what?
Lozano's a super passionate player, man. We all know that, and we all know his work rate and everything. But sometimes, man, he just like his mental toughness seems to escape him sometimes. I hope that somebody talks to him and just says, "Hey, man, you know, it was fucked up the way that happened and other things in the match too. But let's keep our heads on it. Let's keep our heads in the game and let's not let Theo Hernandez um, do what he did in that first match because it was obvious that had an impact on the match. Is that matchup between him and Lozano and how Lozano was just not he wasn't taking the things that Theo was doing in stride and just working with them and trying to not let that get to him. So
he didn't do enough.
what do you think about Elmas? Do you think Elmas will get a start, especially with Zombo being out?
Quite possibly. It's much better of a position for him to be in than up top. I'll tell you that. I like him in the midfield area and on the wings. I do not like him up top. So yeah, I definitely could see Elma starting for sure. Even though he didn't have the best game up top, but no, he's way different playing in between the lines.
Yeah, I mean he's played. Now he plays striker, so he's played left, right at the top. He's played striker now. He's played left, right. He's played.
Left
I'm sorry.
cam.
He's played left mid. Left mid is what I meant to say. I think he's played right mid before. So I mean, if they throw him into Zombo's position, um, I mean, I'm trying to think what else Spalletti would do. You know what I mean? So that's probably the one that makes the most sense. Maybe Ndombele plays in Zombo's position, but I don't know, man. I think this is a match where Elmas could make an impact in that position, especially if Spalletti is looking at the match in a super aggressive way.
Right, yeah.
So we're very confident that Napoli is going to play well in this game, and especially with Victor being back and the Ultras being back in full force, being able to support exactly the way they want. What do you think it's going to end up for a score line though? So we need to we're down 1-0, right?
Yeah.
So number one, we have to score, no doubt. And number two, we don't want it to go to penalty kicks.
No.
But are you confident that we're going to get at least a 2-goal victory?
Yeah, I think we win 3-1. I think Milan does score
3-1.
one goal,
Yeah.
but the Osimhen presence will be too much for them. They're gonna realize that we can also score a lot of goals on their defense. Trust me. Watch. Osimhen makes a huge difference.
How do you think that 3-1 is going to work out? Like, do you think are we going to score first? Are we going to go up 2-0? They might get
Yeah,
one, then we get the third.
I think we go up 2-0 and then they go with one goal, 2-1, and then that kind of puts pressure on us, but we handle it well and we end up winning 3-1. That's what I think is going to happen. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Obviously, I don't freaking know, but I wouldn't mind it. It'll be a little bit of a heart attack, but that's how UCL is. It won't be easy. I'll tell you that right now. And we may not even freaking win the match. I'm not saying that, but let me tell you, Milan, you should not be too confident because this is still scary for y'all. Yeah, we're chasing you on a goal, and that's never fun. But you're playing on our turf now, and it won't be no 4-0. And we all know that. It ain't going to be like that match.
Listen, man, if Victor scores in like the first 5 minutes of the match, we're gonna blow them fuckers out.
Yeah,
I think it's
that'll
important.
mentally get
I
to them, especially being in the atmosphere that they have to, play in.
yeah,
Man, it's going to be tough.
I am very confident in them being blown out if Victor can score in the first few minutes, man. And I think that he's gonna try, but I'm hoping that he keeps his emotions in check well enough and he's clinical
Oh,
when
he's
he
done
gets
so
that
all
first
season. I'm
opportunity.
not worried about his emotions. He's done great all season
Okay.
with that. He's done great.
This is a different situation though, Mario. He's coming off an
Yeah,
injury.
yeah,
It's the quarterfinal. It's do or die. You
yep.
know, I'm looking forward to seeing how he reacts. Not so much physically, because I think that they were very, very cautious with what they did with him and not bringing him back too quick.
Hmm.
So I think that physically he's going to be fine, but it's the mental part that I want to really see how he reacts. I want him to number one, I want him to be super passionate, super aggressive,
He
just
will
like
be.
he always is. But
Yep.
when he gets that moment where that passion and that aggression just needs to, and just take that
He
shot
he
and get
won't
it
do that.
past the goalie, man.
He's learned so much over the past couple of years, and like he's shown this season that he's had situations where he could have gone crazy and freaking had a burst attack, but he's managed himself very well, and he understands like his position in this game and how much of an impact he makes for our team. He can't be acting like that down there. He knows that. This Osimhen is a much more matured man. He's perfectly fine. I'm not worried about that at all. If this was last year, I'm not gonna lie, that'd be something on my mind. You know what I mean? Like when he got that
Mm,
red man against the Inter,
yeah.
was it? Mamma mia. I don't remember who it was from, but I'll never forget. Like it was the stupidest red card I've ever seen in my life, and it because he reacted in the most dumb way. And I think ever since then, I think that game right there really tied the knot for him. But yeah, I'm not worried about that. Nah, he'll be good.
All right. I mean, I'm not worried about it, but I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when he has that first moment
Yep.
where he can take his opportunity and he capitalizes. So yeah, I think if that happens, man, we're gonna blow him out, man. If he
What do you see the
does
score
that,
being? You didn't see your score line.
if he does that,
Yeah.
if he does that, 4-1. If he does it, if he
Damn.
doesn't do it, man, unfortunately, I think it's gonna be more like a 2-1, and you
And then extra
know,
time and then penalties possibly.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I don't want to do that.
yeah. I
Not with
mean,
Manyan.
I think it's
Manyan.
yeah, man.
Freaking
I
10
think it's
hands out there and
super.
shit.
You know what? Let me go back a little bit. I think what's important is the very beginning, he's playing like that, and if his play ends up getting us a goal like from Cavada right away, I'm also comfortable with it being a blowout. If Cavada feeds off of him and he gets a goal, and
Oh, if
it's
any
I
of our
think
two
that
superstars, just like Milan, if any of their superstars like go crazy, like like on some primal instinct type shit, they're always going to be a major problem for any defense. So we got to worry about Leao too. Like I'm not counting nothing out of their superstars either. Hernandez as well. He can have a crazy game. Even Tonali, man, like young player, but dude, he's a superstar. He really is. So we have to be careful either way. We can't just rely on Cavada and Osimhen having a great game. Everyone needs to play good to their top level. That's it. Everyone.
all right, Maya. Well, that'll do it for episode 14. We'll close it up here, and we'll see you soon, Napoli Nation. Forza
Napoli. Sempre.
sempre.
Ciao.
Ciao.